Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, Joe. I kind of want to play a bit more Fall Guys before I go do anything else.
Fine. But it's like, you know I got Goat Simulator 3, right? I didn't get the DLC, though.
I know.
I'm gonna get the DLC later on.
It's supposed to be Ghost Simulator 2, but
it's technically number 2, yeah.
the joke is that...
The joke is that there is no 2, it's just 3.
No. They were trying to make I think it's like an inside joke of like a certain movie.
I think it is, actually.
So that's why they named it the way they did.
Because I think the joke is that the movie skipped 2.
Yeah. I think that's the joke.
Or it's just some reference they're trying to make. They made a reference in one of the DLC packs to the Multiverse of Madness, where it's called the Multiverse of Nonsense. Doctor Strange. And then they did a Hocus Pocus map, which basically makes fun of, like, magic and D&D and stuff.
I thought
and then Super Duper is, like, superheroes.
I thought...
The Multiverse of Nothingness is, like, literally, like... just random bullshit.
Can I rant about this?
Yeah.
There are a few things I don't like about the Multiverse of Madness. I feel like if people aren't well aware, some people aren't well aware of like WandaVision, so them going into this movie, they're like, okay, well, why is she upset? Because in the movie, that town leaned into her having kids and a happy life with Vision. Because, you know, that's how that town works. It's like that.
But it was all on her head.
I hate it that they made her focus more on the kids. Like, yeah, the kids are important, don't get me wrong. But what about Vision?
Yeah. Well, the thing was, she knew he was already dead.
Why not all three?
Yeah,
it just didn't add up.
The show was weird.
No, it just didn't add up to me because I thought she also cared about Vision. Unless I didn't watch it.
The thing was, you know why that woman was trying to get magical powers from Scarlet Witch? Because that was Agatha. Scarlet Witch had Agatha's powers.
Yeah, and eventually there was a show about Agatha.
And she lost her memory because she lost her powers.
And they tried to make an Agatha show. I don't know how it went.
I don't know how it went. It was like a 2-episode, like maybe 3-episode part TV series.
But I could tell nobody liked it.
No, I don't. My sister, our sibling said she kind of liked it, but it wasn't like great.
Yeah, alright. It was alright.
It was alright, yeah.
But seriously, they should stop.
I hate how they fucked it up. I hate how
stop
they keep
playing politics.
Seriously,
stop.
People barely know about Agatha either. I think that's why the show didn't do as well. It's because they're choosing characters that no one fucking knows.
They're trying their best to introduce these characters, but it just doesn't work.
It doesn't work because a lot of the newer guys, a lot of like the newer fans don't know who the fuck these characters are and are not gonna look them up.
And well, now they know them from this crappy movie, and
yeah, now they know them for the crappy movie, and that's it. They're not gonna look up exactly. A lot of the diehard fans know the characters, but a lot of the new fans don't know the characters. That's the problem. They gotta cater to everyone, and they're not.
They're trying to do both, and it just doesn't work.
No, they're not trying to do both. They're only trying to cater to the diehard fans.
And even then, they're somehow pissing them off.
Yeah, they are pissing us off because we want everyone to enjoy it, but no, they're only focusing on one. And Zach, you know the girl with the time travel power or the multiverse powers in Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
She's actually a Marvel character, a new one.
Yeah, I think she recently came around like
and I believe
the late 90s, early
Star?
2000s. No, I think she's like a 2000s, 2010s character.
Yeah, she is. She's fairly new.
I think
in the sense of like
I thought they didn't fuck her up. I thought she was a really good character.
Yeah, and the fact that they're making her train under like the
what I thought was interesting.
The people that Doctor Strange trained under is really cool.
What?
So not only does she have time travel power or multiverse powers, but she's learning fucking magic.
What I thought was interesting was at the end of like the She-Hulk movie or show, they tease Abomination being sent with the Grandmaster Supreme.
What do you mean the Grandmaster Supreme?
No,
you mean
the Sorcerer Supreme. He showed up.
Sorcerer Supreme?
He showed up with Abomination, and he's like, "Well, listen, with Abomination," and he's like, "All right." So he just takes Abomination with him.
What? So he's gonna teach Abomination magic too? What the fuck?
I was scared shitless when I saw this because I'm like, are they trying to reinvent Abomination? Which I mean,
I think they're trying to make him. I think they're gonna make him into the new Hulk, considering.
I mean, that's
Zach, Hulk retired.
Yeah.
In the movies, he says he's done.
So are they just?
That's why they were gonna make She-Hulk the new Hulk, but it didn't
failed.
fucking work.
So they're just
They're just gonna use Abomination.
Abomination.
Zach, the leader. Zach, the villain of Brave World is the leader. You know the guy that experimented on Abomination? Same dude.
Wait, the leader from like the Hulk?
Yeah, but he's not the leader. It's Zach. Remember Sam Sterling, the guy from the first Hulk movie?
Oh,
that one is canon. That movie's canon now.
Yeah, because everyone forgot that Hulk movie was part of the MCU.
Wasn't because they wanted to bury it down because it wasn't doing good, but now they brought it back.
No, that Hulk movie actually was great.
Yeah, it's canon now in that universe.
It's always
in that universe, the Avenger universe. I'm just gonna call it the
Avenger universe. Imagine Abomination looking at Hulk and he's like,
yeah, and Zach, at the end of the movie,
if I was Abomination,
they basically mentioned that there are going to be other worlds, and the Fantastic Four movie actually takes place in another world.
Yeah, in a futuristic,
like what world? Like
futuristic 60s
world, yeah.
World, like in the 60s.
Yeah.
More futuristic.
Well, futuristic in the sense of what they thought was going to be futuristic.
What, like, people, like, back in the 60s was going to think it would look
futuristic would look like, yeah.
Like, retro-futuristic.
Yeah, retro-futuristic. That's what we're going to call it.
Or, no, there's a word for it. I think it's future vision.
Yeah, future vision.
And I can't believe they gave the Thing a suit.
Yeah, because in the comic...
And, weird enough...
Well, in the beginning
I have to say... It doesn't look that bad
the
on him.
suits don't look bad, no.
It doesn't look bad.
I like the colors of the suits. Like the white and blue instead of the black and blue.
No, it was always...
it was always between
It was always white and blue. I think
no, it was a mixture.
It was white and black at some points. But I think there was like... In some times, it was like a blackish blue.
Yeah, Zach, and they are going to make an X-Men movie. Live action. But here's the thing, bro. Hugh Jackman's not going to be the new X-Men Wolverine.
I know.
He is going to appear in... my theory and a lot of people's theories is they're going to bring back all the actors from the different movies into...
Doom?
No, into Secret Wars. So, like, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. The other Spider-Man... Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
If they can pull it off, but some of these
movies
are good.
Pull it off.
Some
I know they
bad.
will. I hope it's good.
They're only introducing characters so they can later on show them.
Yeah, and they mentioned Ant-Man and fucking Captain America, so I guess he's not dead? I don't fucking know. So I guess they're making that movie not canon? Or it might be another, like, Secret Wars canon? I don't fucking know.
What they could do is that because of the events of that movie...
Well, they got rid of the Kang Dynasty. They're getting rid of Kang. They're getting rid of that. So I think he's still alive. They just killed off that movie, and that's why that was the dead Ant-Man. So that Ant-Man in Deadpool and Wolverine was the dead Kang movie. The third Ant-Man.
You know what they could do? Hank Pym could return.
No, the Ant-Man from the Avengers is still alive. They made it so that movie never happened, essentially, because it failed. It's essentially an alternate timeline.
So that's smart, so they can still do MODOK.
Or Ant-Man, yeah.
In the right way.
Yeah, people did not like the fact that MODOK was just the fucking guy from the first two movies. I mean, I thought it was interesting.
I had a feeling.
I thought it was interesting, but they fucked up Kang so hard.
Yeah, they did.
You got eliminated.
I know.
Wait, how much money do I have left on here? On Steam, I have $1.57. I'm gonna save it up. Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Fall Guys for now.
Mm.
Thank you guys so much for watching Let's Play Fall Guys.
Mm.
And I'll catch you guys later with more. But before I leave, let's change our guy. Make him look a little different.
Okay. No, look. Outfit. Ugh. Oh, nice. You got the mango.
Yeah, I think I'll go with this.
My mango!
Alright. I'll see you guys with the next Fall Guys video, alright? Alright. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.